Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to Antman Verses.
Woo! Music Familia Productions. World premiere.
You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything. You'll never get the best of me, I'm anti-everything.
Antman and his intern Siobhan also bring you so much more than that. Live, local, from Antman HQ Studios every Tuesday and Thursday. Starting now.
What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. What's up? I have a pussy on my lap.
You got a lot of pussy on your lap.
I just want to point that out. I know nobody can actually see it unless we're on the wide angle, but yeah, there's totally a pussy on my lap right now.
Nice. So, welcome, Siobhan, to the new studio.
It's so exciting.
And the studio's not gonna fucking fall apart.
I know, right?
Oh my fucking God.
I really was worried I was gonna fall through the stage, and then when we tore it apart, and I realized how possible it was that I could have fallen through.
I was fucking worried about our guests, the Admiralty and Zoo tripping on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I saw that too. It wasn't exactly sturdy for them, so.
No, but it is now.
Yes, it is.
I fucking got up hella early this morning, man, and knocked this fucker out. Like, I got here at like 9 a.m., and I've been working on this shit all fucking day. So, the nice thing about this is we got two awesome angles now. We got camera 1, which is Antman here. We got camera 2, which is a lovely Siobhan. So that's going to be like the Siobhan cam, I guess, is what we're going to call that.
Yay, I get my own camera moving up in the world. I
guess, damn. And then, you know, we got the wide shot here. So this is new and exciting here, changing this up. We got a bunch of new stuff to talk about this evening, and we have a new radio show coming to Music Familia Productions, a brand new radio show, and but we're going to talk about that in the coming up here in a little while. I got this song. I'm really stuck on this song by 8 Pound Pressure, and it's called Wasting Time, because I was not wasting any fucking time today getting this shit together. So, for all you guys wasting time, you guys need to get like the Antman. No, I'm just kidding. But what you can do is go over to antmanvs.com, check out our new website, and you guys can be part of the action. And we're going to be talking about the ticket giveaway. We're going to be talking about some new stuff, man. I want to give a shout-out to the Admiralty, my man Josh and my man Derek for stepping in, hanging out with me on Tuesday night. That was fun,
one
man.
Hell of a time.
Man, I love Zoo Trippin', I love Tony and you know, Lynn, but man, like, I was jealous, man. I was running a show, and they were smoking weed and shit. I'm like, dude, like, I was like, you know, like, Tony's glasses were on, and I was like, man, he's probably, like, blinded by all the success in the room. Like, so, what do you got for us tonight, Siobhan?
So I got a couple of stories, a little of this, a little of that, and would you quit licking me, pussycat?
Whoa. Whoa.
So, I have a soccer orgy.
A soccer orgy?
Yes, a shower orgy, to be exact.
Rawr.
Yeah. Some dirt on Lady Gaga and her skipping out on a show. She's got a valid reason, don't worry.
Did her meat suit not fit?
No, not this time.
Oh.
And, I want to talk about the whole fact that the little baby manatee, Fiona, finally got to join her parents.
Yeah, happy mom's comment. Kind of happy mom's time.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that a little later as well. A couple other things, you know. Some randomness.
Due to getting the studio under construction all day today and all the shit that was going on, that cat right there is Mischief. He's our new senior ambassador here at Antman Verses. I found him just wandering the street, and he just, like, wandered in, so I just figured, okay, cool, well, we got a mascot, so.
He's a lover, not a fighter.
He is. He's a lover, not a fighter.
Unless you stop petting him.
Hashtag protect your puss today. So, we're going to get into this new song here from 8 Pound Pressure, and we're going to be right back after this. Oh, and by the way, before I go, I want to let you guys know. So basically what happened due to the construction of the studio and everything like that, we have some stories that we're not able to load in. So like the horoscopes and some of that stuff we didn't able to get loaded in on time. As some of you guys know, we just finished the studio like 30 minutes before showtime. So I think that's an impressive fucking feat in itself.
So wait, are we running last Tuesday's horoscopes or this past Tuesday's horoscopes again?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, I will definitely read yours and mine. And
anybody else who's in the chat room, man.
Yeah, anybody who wants to know what their horoscope for today is, throw it up in the chat room of what your sign is. And when we get there, I'll definitely give you a shout out for your sign.
I want to give a shout out to, I gotta turn my neck now, David Mosley, Photo Nation AP, Mark Stapleton, love the cat and shirt. Yes, I love the shirt. You know, Siobhan.
I just grabbed any old shirt out of my closet today when I got ready. No, I totally didn't. I look through my shirts every morning without fail. Like, depending on how I feel when I wake up is depending on the shirt I wear.
I think that, it's a necessary evil. You have to be able to do that. So, in memory of Sever It All, and I love Mark Stapleton. I love all those guys over there, man. Now that we got room, we gotta get these guys here.
Definitely.
Now that we got room, like I knocked out a whole wall. I threw the couch through the wall, which the wall I was gonna take out. So the couch really took out the wall part of it. So
two birds, one stone.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, some anger management, and a little bit of this, a little bit about that. It's kind of how we roll up in this bitch. So, anyway, I guess we will get to this here real quick, and we'll be right back after this. You guys are checking out Antman Verses, a brand new, innovative podcast / radio television show. I don't know what it's called. My man Josh is always like, dude, like it's like radio and like TV like in one. I don't know. Kind of funny. But here's the Animal Tea right here with you, and we'll be right back after this.
Hey, this is Josh.
This is Mike.
This is Jordan.
This is Derek. We're the Admiralty, and you're listening to Antman Verses.
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab,
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
and you're listening to Antman Verses.
Woo!
tracking the silence behind you.
but you were nowhere and already gone. We were out searching for something when you got lost in a calling. Stepped into curve lights to turn you on. Do you believe in the things you do? Or do you believe that it's just some sideways view? 'Cause if you believe it, then maybe it's true. I get the feeling you want that too. Do you believe in the things you choose? Or do you believe that it's just some sideways view? 'Cause if you believe it, then maybe it's true. I get the feeling you want it too. Do you believe in the things you do? Or do you believe that it's just some sideways view? 'Cause if you believe it, then maybe it's true. I get the feeling you want it too. Do you believe that it's just a sideways view?
How about some Organic Bandits right here? Don't do it!
If I could help one person or save one life from ever trying heroin or committing suicide, it would all be worth it. All the sacrifices made, time away from family and the focus day to day. I'm missing ball games, extra struggles on my wife. It's one of those things I can't explain. My music is my life. The stage is my happy place, and the studio is home. Even when I'm with my kids, my mind it tends to roam. Trying to be a front man and man of things too. Trying to interact with the fans and still run the crew. Get the flyers printed, call promoter back. The bandits are here for you, all you gotta do is ask. Don't do it, don't do it. You wanna get through it, there's someone here for you. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna get through it unless you choose to lose. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna get through it, there's someone here for you. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna get through it unless you choose to lose. This anxiety inside of me is driving me nuts. If it wasn't for my family, I would give up. I would just say fuck it, to hell with that legal shit. Build a couple walls, rent some lights, grow some kills. She get back on my hustle, playing money trees. I've learned I can't trust them cause the wall telling me, so I can't do that. Gotta keep my money legal. Wife and 2 kids and they count on me to feed them. Don't know what to do, work out slow again. I'm conflicted, I'm confused, but I'm not showing it. Here I go again with this pad and the spin, writing all these rhymes about redemption and sin. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna get through it. There's someone here for you. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna get through it unless you choose to lose. Don't do it, don't do it. You're gonna
going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. What's up?
So how you been?
You know, I'm good.
We did a little bit of a longer rock block than we normally do there.
A little bit.
Yeah, but
It's okay. I had to get my stories in order, so.
it's all right. I had to get the hang of this new setup we got. It's a little different.
Yeah, but it's working.
I feel like I can sprawl out. I could be the natural Ant-Man I was born to be.
I'm glad to have elbow room.
Right? Yeah. You're cute and all, but like
I don't like
Donald
my-
Trump's the only one that's allowed to grab anybody by their hoo-ha apparently. And I used the word hoo-ha this week.
I know. I'm shocked. Is it?
It's the dad in me.
Yeah.
It's starting to come out.
Yeah, you'll have that. You'll have that.
So we're getting ready to kick off this whole new thing with Antman Verses. And I want to drop a bomb on you before we get into your first story. So bomb number one, I want to give everybody some heads up that we are picking up a new show.
That's exciting.
And that
What's it going to be about?
it's going to be a Saturday morning show. I think it's going to be a morning show nonetheless. I think what we're going to do is we're going to reach out.
Do it on a Sunday for all those non-going
That's
churchers.
kind of what I was thinking, like the Sunday brew
or
kind of thing.
non-churcher. Yeah, that.
Yeah, right. Everybody like
The
you.
ones who don't go to church.
like you.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I tried to say it, fancy-ish, and
Right.
it didn't work out.
So you are in charge of our YouTube now.
I am.
So you're
It's
like
exciting.
moving
I
on
get
up.
jobs and everything.
Yeah.
Yay.
So what's going on in the YouTube?
Well, not too much. Cam Grady said hi to Thor, and I told her that Thor said hi back because we
brought
have
him to
Thor
the studio.
here.
We brought him to the studio tonight. We'll have to.
I was gonna say you can't see him in the views
no,
since we changed things around.
Yeah, no.
He's doing the dead dog trick on the floor.
He is. In fact, like he's literally like right in front of the desk on the floor, but.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a morning show, and we're gonna leave the consensus to the Music Familia because I love hearing from the Music Familia what they have to say and what they think. And so my man Josh from the Admiralty, you saw him here Tuesday night,
Yes.
and we had a chance to talk. Myself, him, and Derek. And shout out to Derek Vossler, by the way, lead
What's up,
guitarist.
Derek?
And we were talking outside after the show, about, well, there needs to be more of, we don't know what. There needs to be more of something. And so we're going to team up, and we're going to see what we can do, come up with a morning show, and it's not going to be less music and more talk.
I was gonna say, yeah, and morning shows are typically more talk than music, so that means more
opportunity for a lot of other
More
people to be heard.
craziness.
Absolutely. And we're talking like uninhibited, like no holds barred, like real talk. Like
Howard Stern
like
morning,
no, I mean,
or like just everything's fair game morning.
how about I'll say we're gonna be fucking tasteful. Like, and me using the
So,
F-bomb,
classy.
Classy, yeah, right.
Classy, not trashy.
Exactly.
Bring it.
So, I mean, and that's the way I think about it. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's time that the people have a spot where they can go and hang out. And they don't have to get up out of their bed. They don't have to get up out of their couch. Like, nothing. It's just grab your phone, grab your whatever, grab your coffee. Let's talk. So, I think what we'll do is we'll start with the general consensus of the people that are hanging out in the room with us. And we'll let them chat about it and talk about it throughout the night. And we're here till 10 o'clock. We want to hear from you guys.
We should get some interesting responses by then.
Yep, I think, and what we'll do is we're going to do, speaking of interesting responses, before I talk about doing Facebook Live and stuff like that, we have a ticket promotion.
We do.
And that is one of the few things that, just a handful of the things that we're getting ready to start doing all the time here at Antman Verses. So, you want to tell them about it?
Sure. So we have 2 tickets to the Turn It to 10 Fest on August 4th. And you can win that set of tickets for yourself and a friend, a lover, sister, brother, whoever, by going to our YouTube page and subscribing. And once you're subscribed, there is a comment on our page that you can answer one of two questions to get those tickets. If you have seen Saving Abel in the past, we want to know what is your favorite memory from a Saving Abel show and what show was it? If you've never seen them, we want to know what song you first heard that made you a fan and why.
You know, I really want to stress that I don't want to hear from the cornhole just...
We actually are going to read these, so don't bullshit
Well,
us.
you know, the big thing is, honestly, it's not just us that are reading these. Saving
Right.
Abel and Autograph are both lined up to watch this feed. And so they're lined up to watch our channel. And I think that, you know, August 4th with Autograph and Saving Abel and Turn It to 10 Fest is going to be most likely one of the heaviest hitting shows to hit Muddy Creek.
Absolutely.
So
that's a big deal.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, saving it.
Oh, malfunctions.
So yeah, so my posters are not staying on the wall. That's the only thing that I really hate about that, and finding out like the new paint does not accept new posters. So Siobhan is
intern duty.
Gracefully handling that. So I want to give a shout out to Photo Nation AP. I want to give a shout out to Columbus Botanical Depot, man. Give my man Joe a call, 614-407-4420, and she's back.
Wow, my ass looks really good on that camera.
It does.
Just gotta say, like, I just caught the last glimpse of it, and yeah, damn.
CBDHempHealth.com. Check out my man Joe. And also designs by Raw Designs, my man Ryan Woods. Awesome dude, man. Awesome dude. And brand new to the mix, Photo Nation AP. I want to give a shout out to Photo Nation AP. And they're working on a website. They have dude, this group of people that handle Photo Nation AP. Like, there's one guy at the top and then a bunch of people that just, like, his minions.
I didn't know he had peons.
I guess he does.
Damn, moving on up.
Right. And, you know, the funny thing about it is, Siobhan, we're going to have little interns, too. We just got a deal to where, the Ohio Media School, shout out to Ohio Media School, they might have some interns that we might be able to fluctuate in for free labor in and out of the studio.
Really now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That means I won't be the lowest one on the totem pole anymore. Yes.
Right. So, you know, we got this ticket giveaway. We got the new radio station, the new morning show that we're getting ready to throw in here. And I have not even one. I have a few different surprises, but one that I'm really excited about. So you're really excited about, you know, being an intern and being part of the team and stuff like that. So I really thought that it would be funny if I went ahead and I ordered $216 worth of merchandise for Antman Verses.
That's exciting.
So basically, I bought your outfit to wear to shows and stuff like that. So
thanks, boss.
yeah. So we're going to get that taken care of, and that's going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited about being able to get merch out to the Music Familia because they've been asking about our logos and stuff like for some time. And finally, we're going to have all that to offer. So, and then we're going to actually really change it up. I think the big fun part about changing it up, when I say change it up, I mean, I might have an awesome inside opportunity for local bands to be able to afford merch and stuff like that too, so they can promote themselves.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, they might not necessarily, you know, have top dollar to get their stuff to their fans, but they got enough money to get their own stuff to walk around and promote themselves. So
Nice.
Yep. And so we're going to be offering probably the merchandise probably before the end of summer. We'll have our own little line of stuff on the website. You'll be able to get that on antmanverses.com.
So we'll be able to be walking billboards for the future to come?
Yeah, basically.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're going to need, like, asses to fill jeans. We're going to need girls to fill shirts and apparel for that kind of thing. And you can help with that. We'll get you in on that. And don't forget, you big guys out there who can't, find shirts and stuff. We got you for that too.
Yeah, I was if it's a catalog I saw laying around the other day, there's all sizes in what we can get.
Okay, so she walks in and she's like, so
This thick, like
yeah,
book thick,
yeah.
like textbook thick.
She's like, so we do some screen printing, and we do embroidery work, and we do this, and we do that. And I'm like, all right. And she reaches in her bag, and I'm like, every woman has a bag. I've noticed since I've started in the industry, every woman has a bag, purse, something that's got pockets for days. And she pulls out that book, and she just slaps it, like, bam, on the desk. And she's like, and that's my catalog. I'm not going to flip through it. I'm just going to leave this right here. Like, she Donald Trumped me, totally. She just slapped it down on the desk and was like, bam. And I'm not going to open through this. I'm just going to leave this right here. You can review this and hit me up when you have an idea of what you want. And from bags to T-shirts to baby clothes.
Wow.
Like, my kid is going to be rocking my stuff. Like, yeah, like, hey, it's good. I mean,
Right.
Whatever. And something else, too. We're going to talk about the birthday party I got planned coming up. We're going to talk about that. So
It's kind of a big deal.
It kind of. I don't know. I think I'm going to change the script, honestly. I'm going to do 5 hours. It's going to be a radio show.
So are the cameras going to roll continually?
Down here, yeah, in the studio, yes. I'm going to have a separate entrance for the studio people and all that, and it's going to be all legit so that, they're not invading other parts of Antman Verses HQ that they're not allowed to be in.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. So it's RSVP, and basically, the cover is Bring a Dish.
That makes sense.
Bring your favorite dish. Come hang out, and the door's open, man.
Just no peanuts. I think I said that last week, but I'm
yeah.
going to reiterate it every time we talk about it. No peanuts. You will kill Siobhan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Siobhan's definitely
And thus
allergic.
killing birthday party.
Like literally.
Yeah. Like EpiPen allergic, on standby always.
EpiPen allergic. So they have a candy for that, right?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know. We're gonna be talking about that though, right?
Oh, well, that's not really the same thing. That's more like a snortable chocolate.
Snortable chocolate.
That's a totally different
We're gonna
thing.
talk about that.
We are going to talk about that.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's like,
and what else you want to talk about tonight?
well, there were a few deaths that I think are worth mention.
Damn
So, yeah, it's just sad, yes, but, Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Fuck that.
I hear you. But I have other things that are happier, and then I have, of course, the sick and twisted, because I always have the sick and twisted.
We got douchebag criminals coming up also. That's gonna be fun. That's always fun.
True.
I wasn't able to find pictures for douchebag criminals, but I mean that's just new to the show, so I don't think they're gonna miss it too much.
There's not always pictures to go with
not
them.
even ones we're allowed to show either. To be frank.
Yeah.
I mean, really. So what's going on YouTube?
Not much. Nobody's really said anything recently. They're all asleep apparently.
Oh man, it's only like 20 to 9. They never really get crazy.
That's true. It's normally the latter half of the show that they start getting chatty.
So I want to give a shout out to Mark Stapleton, Rocky X TV. Man, check out Rocky X TV. Battery cables.
I still need to get some of those. Like, that's what I'm buying everybody for Christmas. I just want you to know, Rocky, like, you inspired me to buy everyone jumper cables for Christmas. Yeah, totally doing it.
Hey,
And I'm using his code.
Oh, right, exactly.
Of course.
Yeah, what is the code again? Do you remember?
If I remember right, I believe it was Rocky X.
That's what I thought. I couldn't remember.
What's up, Josh? Thank you. We love the new setup too.
Josh
We got Josh.
Vandemark.
No, Josh Dillard.
Dillard. What's going on, Josh? So, my radio partner is holding down the YouTube channel side of things, it seems. So, shout out to Josh and the Admiralty, man. I want to give a shout out too, also, before we run into a music break here real quick. I want to give a shout out to Lincoln County Metalheads.
Monty and Roy.
Yes.
What up, fellas?
Those boys. You know, I've had a chance to check out a couple of their shows, and I've been watching them, and you know, I follow what I preach, and what that is sometimes I watch all the time, and I haven't missed a show, but I don't always click like, and I don't always comment, but
You're always watching.
Always watching, you know, yeah. And Roy hit me up and wanted to talk about some stuff and, like, wanted to pick my brain. And I was like, man, you know, I was really debating it, and I was like, you know, how about we do something totally different? How about we flip the script? And I was talking to Josh about it, and Josh said that maybe what if we get a couple people that you trust, or that you know would run a quality show, and then bring them in, and you sit on the couch, and you answer questions. So that way you don't take it, it's not personal, it's not favoritism.
When you say you, I'm assuming you mean yourself.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And
just to clarify for those who were confused, I know Ant-Man speak. I've been around you long enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I call it Ant-Man speak. But I know your speak, and so I know how to decipher what you're saying from what you say. But everyone else may not if they don't know you as well. So
they need to get like me. Damn it. No, but seriously though, I think I'm gonna sit on the couch for a portion of that 5-hour show.
So Ant-Man Q&A?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and let the viewers chime in, be a part of it. I think I'm gonna put you. It'll probably be my radio partner's debut behind the mic.
That's exciting.
And then I'll probably ask Photo Nation David Sheets to chime in.
Sorry, I didn't mean to move the desk there. Your studio pit's getting a little destructive.
Oh, nice.
And Josh Dillard says interviewing you would be great.
I don't know about all that, but it was an idea, and I'm transparent with everybody, so I thought it would be something different to do.
It would definitely be interesting.
I don't know that they're gonna really like. I don't know how they're gonna respond to that, because I don't. And believe me when I say this, I don't want to go on a rant tangent. Crap. Like, that's not. You know, I think there's a lot of people who don't know who I am. I think there's a lot of people who don't know what I do exactly.
I think more specifically, it's more of, I think a lot of people have heard your name, but a lot of people don't know what you are to the music scene.
Yeah, you know.
I think it's more that. Like, I know plenty of people who have said, yeah, I've heard Ant-Man's name before, but I've never met him. I don't know exactly what he does.
Yeah, I've always found that because I'm the little guy, I'm able to just slip in and do stuff and slip out and not really cause a big scene. And I like it that way. But people are starting to catch on to what I'm doing, and they're starting to see that, you know, there's a little bit more than to this little guy who supports local music. So I'm getting a lot more people that are like, hey, have you thought about, hey, do you want to, hey, what, you know, and I don't know how to take that. I don't know. It's kind of like, it would be like if I went over to some of my favorite sponsors, like Payne Productions, you know, John Payne, or, you know, Jeremy from ZTP, or Brian from over there, Ashley, any of those people from over there. You know, if I went over to ztpmag.com and I was like, so guys, like, I'm here, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and then not do anything. You know, not do anything that I said I was going to do. Flake out, flash out, whatever you want to call it. And I just stay with my head down and do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. You know, and that's really
fair.
It. You know, I'm really transparent with everybody, and I think maybe that gets me in trouble sometimes because people don't really like transparency for whatever reason. I've never been able to figure that out.
They're just not used to it.
I don't know. But, you know, so I think it's going to be interesting to flip the script on my birthday. I don't know how we're going to incorporate that. I was told that the new radio guy from the higher ups of Music Familiar Productions, I was told that basically the new radio guy is going to show up on my birthday party radio show and do the interview.
Josh says as well that honesty is the best policy. And I agree.
Yeah. I mean...
Unless you're talking to your kid, and then it's a whole different story because, you know, every once in a while you got to lie to your kids.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? So, I don't know. I wanted to pick your brain about that, Siobhan, see what you thought.
Yeah.
So
that'd be interesting.
So we're going to flip the script, and that means, you know, basically, you know, the debate was, am I going to write my own questions? And I'm like, well, what the F fun is that?
Yeah, and see, that's cheating anyway, because then questions that people want answers to
they won't get
you're not as comfortable, like, just openly telling, then, you know, they won't get that because you won't make that a question.
Right.
So if we ask the questions...
And what better people to ask who know me the most?
Right.
Or you know, because you've known me for 9 years off of the radio show.
It's true.
Okay. And then Dave's known me for like 9, 10, about the same time. You know, and Josh knows me from a whole nother level, another side of things. So there's like 18.
And we all know you in different ways too. So,
yeah.
You know, each of us knows a specific side of you and can be able to ask questions per that side and give more insight and of the Ant-Man.
Yeah, and it's not like well, can you scratch? Can you do this? Can you like? No, it's not like that kind of Q&A. It's just formal. Hey, what's going on? You know. You got any questions, concerns, like anything, whatever. And I'm going to put it all out there, man. So I hope my thing is like if the bosses are telling me that I should do this or they think it's a good idea, I'm down for it. But
is there anything that's off limits? Like, is there anything you don't want to answer questions about?
I mean, you know, when you
I mean, it's fair to ask you that because what most people don't know is you ask your guests that before they go on live.
True.
Because it's fair. You know, you don't want to catch them off guard. And if there isn't something, if there is something that they're not comfortable talking about or they're not ready to reveal yet and you somehow are privy to, so, you know, that would be the thing we would need to know.
I think, in all fairness, I think that maybe there will be things that I might say, you know, if you don't mind, I'm going to pass on that. If it gets to the personal level, there might be some things I might be like, okay, you know, some things that I just don't. There's just some things that your personal life does not need to be included.
Right.
You know, you can be transparent as fucking cellophane paper. That's fine, but don't get that misconstrued for anything. Don't think it's a time to take pot shots. Don't think it's time to because. I mean, we're live, so it's going to be real. It's going to be raw.
Right.
You know, play stupid games, you win stupid fucking prizes. I guess that's really how it is, you know, and I'm going to be real and I'll be honest. And if there's a question, I'm kind of like, I'll say pass or something, but I'll be respectful. I'm going to be like, oh, fuck that. I'm not going to fucking, nuh-uh, fuck that, and, you know, like, throw my stuff out.
Well, we wouldn't expect you to be that way because that's not really you.
Right. Right.
Unless there's this side of you we don't know.
Dude, yeah, the I'm Cornelio. Are you threatening me? Oh, dude. I used to. Never mind.
And with that, we'll go to a song.
Yeah, we will. And I'm gonna play this one right here from Grindhouse. It's called Skeletons. I figure it's fitting. We're talking about me having to go on my birthday and shit. Like, if I'm gonna be like out there, let's fucking do it, right? Some Grindhouse, Skeletons. Let's get it. We'll be right back after this.
The devil that you know, safer than the one you don't. Don't let him see your sleep. Cover's easy to read.
What's up, Siobhan?
Not too much.
So what do you got to talk about?
So, some tragic news, or at least I think it's tragic. So, at 93 years of age, Stan Lee's wife passed away. I wanted to actually talk about this last Tuesday, but I didn't get a chance.
Because a bunch of people were here.
Yeah,
talking
we
about
had a
their
bunch of
stuff.
people, so it's totally okay.
It was crazy.
But she was 93 when she passed away, and yeah, I just want to talk about that and let everybody know, because I think Stan Lee and what he's done is absolutely amazing. And
Stan Lee is freaking awesome.
God, I love him. He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're being invaded by puss.
I am. And all right, pussycat, go on. Okay, there we go.
Ah.
Now I can concentrate.
So, you posted in the YouTube. What?
Death
What the
and
fuck?
cocaine on training wheels. Yes.
Yeah.
But actually, there's more death before
Oh,
the
no.
cocaine on training wheels, just because I want everybody to be like, what the fuck?
Sounds like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I love that fucking movie.
That is a great movie. I haven't watched that in a
We're
while.
in for it now.
So, again, because of the revamp of the studio, I didn't get to load the pictures. But there was a 5-year-old girl who passed away, and they held a fairy tale funeral for her. And before she passed away, she married her best friend. And, married. Obviously, 5, she can't really marry. But I thought it was just... being that I have a daughter and that she's gone through what she has already, I just thought it was really sweet that because of how young she was when she passed away and her fight against cancer during her life, and that being why she passed away, they threw this fairy tale wedding for her, and they had a very pretty little pink and white dress that she got married in before she passed away to her best friend.
That's cute.
It's very sweet. So I'll see if we can't load the pictures in, maybe, or maybe I can throw the link into the YouTube so that those who are interested to see the pictures and read the full story, they can go and check it out. It's very heartwarming. So just had to talk about that for a second.
Aw.
So now what everybody I know was waiting for, these cocaine on training wheels.
Yeah.
I can't even say it with a straight face. Like,
I
it's
wouldn't
that
even
ridiculous.
be able to either.
So apparently there's this stuff called Coco Loco.
Coco Loco.
Yes, COCOLOKO. So, yeah. So a U.S. senator has stated that he's worried that the snortable chocolate is basically cocaine on training wheels. So
Nice.
So Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has written to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration asking it to look into Coco Loco. It's a caffeine-laced inhalable food product that's marketed to consumers as raw cocoa snuff. But his fear is it's being used as an easy mean for getting high. Which,
Well, duh.
I mean, yeah, duh. Okay.
I mean, really?
Right? So the snortable chocolate powder is made by a company called Legal Lean, and it is typically sold in small 10-ounce serving tins for $24.99.
12-ounce serving.
10-ounce.
10 ounce. Like, dude.
10-ounce. Yeah. Or, no, sorry. Just 10 servings. So it's 10 servings.
Okay.
I misread it.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
So, yeah, 10 serving tins for $24.99. It promises euphoric energy, calm focus, a rush of endorphins and serotonin to reduce the worry and chatter in your brain. The target audience is, unfortunately, school-age kids, of course.
Why? Yeah, right. I mean, come on.
And this is, what Schumer is saying, at least,
School-age
But,
kids,
yeah.
because they're the ones that are easily influenced.
Well, not even so much that, but they're the ones with all the pressure, so it's something that would be ideal if you're
Did
pressured.
you see the quit smoking ad where they were talking about? I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm doing Facebook Live. I'm trying to get a Facebook going.
You're
while we're- So there's a new quit smoking ad that talks about how the smoking is targeted in black neighborhoods.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
And the kids
I saw
are
that
like
one.
it's
Yeah.
targeted towards black young black
Yeah,
people.
I saw that one.
I'm like,
I was like, well,
no, because if I walk down to the store and my white neighborhood, then I walk down there and I see cigarettes shit everywhere else. I mean,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Really?
No, I hear you. It's totally
And
ridiculous.
it's on like the bus bench you're
Right,
sitting on
right.
waiting for Coda.
Right. Totally.
Like,
But yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with that. So.
you got all upset last week. We were hanging out. I can't remember where the hell we were, but where was it? Some place where it was like fast food or Public that had TV, and we saw the smoking commercial, and you got like the mom who's speaking from the outside of a NIC unit from the isolate box.
Oh yeah.
You got like the vein in your
I
Siobhan
hate,
forehead
like,
popped out.
So I really hate that commercial. That, there's a way in which it is insensitive. If you smoked while you were pregnant and your baby ended up in the NICU because of it, there's a way in which I don't feel sorry for you, because I did everything right and everything the way I was supposed to during my pregnancy, and my baby was stillborn at 27 weeks and 5 days. 3 months, more than 3 months early. Her due date was July 3rd. Now, granted, she is a perfectly happy, healthy baby now, although she is still at the hospital, but, she's doing well and she's getting there. And so, yeah, that commercial really, really irritates me. Like, I get the purpose behind it of trying to, emphasize the dangers of smoking while pregnant.
Right.
But, I guess you got to think about it from all sides and what that might seem like to a parent who didn't.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. Right. I was curious. I wanted to ask you about that. I didn't get a chance to ask you last week before you bolted out. You had mommy things to do. You said you had to get out there and get mommy going something.
Had to take care of motherly things.
Right.
Yeah.
So cocaine and training wheels.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He basically said that it is like cocaine on training wheels. Yeah, he says it's crystal clear that the FDA needs to wake up and launch a formal investigation into so-called Coco Loco before too many of our young people are damaged by it.
Loco.
Yeah.
For only $39.95. Oh shit. Josh Harden. Sorry, bro.
Well, and it's funny too because he goes on to say that, of course, the name Coco Loco is a relatively throwback to the controversial alcoholic energy drink Four Loko, also known as Blackout in a Can.
Blackout in a can.
Oh yeah, you've never heard that?
Yeah, I
have.
have.
Okay,
I have.
Yeah.
I just haven't been able to find it around like very often.
Well, they don't really sell. I mean, Four Locos is something they don't even really sell that. From my understanding, I never drank them. I thought that I tasted one time. I thought it was gross. But from my understanding, they don't actually sell the original Four Loko blend anymore because of similar problems.
Stupid.
So, several studies documented the dangers that can arise from mixing and consuming alcohol and caffeine. In 2010, the FDA banned it, like I said. So, it effectively neutered the whole Four Loko, but the one
neutered the Four Loko. I love that.
The one that exists today is a premium flavored malt beverage instead. But the health risks of ingesting the Coco Loco are still unclear. Even Legal Lean has said it did not consult with medical professionals when producing the snuff. So they didn't test it medically for its effects at all, just in case anybody was curious. And in 2015, the FDA warned consumers about the use of pure powder caffeine, as if it used irresponsibly, it can obviously lead to a accidental overdose. So
accidental.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fell out of the chair and I swallowed too much and I died.
Right. Yeah.
My frat buddies
I
pressured me
inhaled
into
and
it.
it was under my nose and I overdosed.
My frat buddies pressured me into it and I overdosed.
So if you're thinking about trying Coco Loco, don't do it. Basically, is what I get from that.
Damn. That's stupid ridiculous.
And honestly, there are so many other ways to get that high burst of caffeine.
Right.
I mean, there are energy drinks that are much safer than that anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit, drink a red line.
Like, how about drink 2 of them? Has anybody
No, just drink a full one, because the serving size on one of those is only half a bottle anyway. So just drink the full one, and you're like, hee.
That's true.
I mean, really.
That is true.
I've done it. It's not a good idea.
Yeah.
Had a lot of shit to get done that day.
It was pretty, man. So, I had a lot of shit to do. Get off me.
Let's just not talk about that day. Let's move on.
Like, so I used to work third shift at the factory, and I would do one of those Rockstar extra energy drinks, the tall ones, and then I would do a 5-hour extra strength energy shot at 10:30, right? At 10:30 at night. And then my lunch was at 3 a.m. So I would go to lunch, and my first thing would be another extra strength energy shot, another like 5-hour energy shot, and then another double shot Rockstar.
Wow.
Like, talk about like,
no way.
It was crazy. Like, I'm surprised I'm not like diabetic or worse. Like, it's definitely not something that I advise anybody to do on a regular basis. And it's just trying to work third shift, you know?
Right.
14-hour days, 12-hour days are nothing when it seems like it's totally different when it's like 12 hours from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., you know? This seems to be totally different than as opposed to, 10:30 at night until 10:30 the next morning. Like that, I mean,
I've worked night shift before. There's a huge difference between working an 8 to 4 and a 4 to 8.
I want to give a
8 to 4 and
8 to yep.
Yeah, an 8 to 4 in the morning and an 8 to 4 from the night to the morning. Yeah, sorry, I can't do 2 things at once. Apparently, I'm trying to put that link in the YouTube.
So I want to give a shout out to all of my Facebook people hanging out with me on Facebook Live right here. We are live at Antman Verses, and we are all the way till 10 o'clock going to be live. And I wanted to give a shout out to Photo Nation AP, Raw Designs by raw.com, cbdhemphealth.com. And make sure you get over there and see Columbus Botanical Depot's new store, 614-407-4420. What's going on, Joe? Hopefully you're out there.
What's up, Joe?
So, my man Bill Gillian. What's going on, Bill? Hope all is well with you, man. Everybody in my Facebook Live hanging out with me. Appreciate you guys stopping in. You guys are checking out the new studio, man.
Isn't it pretty?
This is fancy. And we got room for people to come hang out.
I know,
now.
I'm so excited. And even if we have people in, which obviously they would be where I'm sitting, I can still come over and sit next to you and still have plenty of room. It's great.
Right.
Like, I was so cramped before.
Yeah, I mean, this new setup is just freaking fantabulous. So, it's a work in progress.
Don't mind the mess.
Yeah, we're it's under construction. But so I want to give a shout out at this time. Ding. I want to make sure I got that little ding when my Facebook Live is over, so I can get back to business here in the show. Sorry, guys. I got to multitask like a mug. So, the greatest thing about it, man, is that now we have space for people to come hang out, and we can do live studio audiences. We can do stuff like that.
It's exciting.
So it'll be fun.
We have another pussycat visitor, I see.
We do. And
that one's rather large and in charge. What's she weigh?
That's about 16 pounds, almost 16 pounds. She's like 15
That's a big pussycat.
That's a lot of pussy.
That's a lot of pussy.
Try to grab that one. Like, that one will swat you back.
She looks like she's angry. I'm good.
Yeah, right. That one, yeah. She's got the fire in her eyes.
Looks like she might have fleas, too. You might want to get that checked out.
That ain't my cat. Oh, man. So, should I pull out something, out of the ordinary? Should I just play something different?
Yeah.
Like way different.
Yeah.
What do you want to
for
like?
the different setup?
So
Why
what,
not?
So what genre? What genre do you want? Siobhan. Assalicious.
Hey, now I finally lived that down. Like
I know you finally graduated from that. People finally quit calling you,
I
except
know.
for Monty and Roy.
I don't. That
I think
no, Roy doesn't even. It's just Monty. Like he's stuck on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's hilarious.
that's all right.
So, all right. So, alternative. Here we go. I'll give you the whole list of what I got. And keep in mind, there's like 500 in each folder. Okay.
Wow.
So here we go. Alternative, country, dance, easy listening, jazz. I have a miscellaneous folder of of like 1,000 of what I have no idea.
Okay, go in the miscellaneous.
I have pop, rap, and rock, and I have an unknown folder that's got a
Go
whole
to the
another unknown folder. And this you can
This is fun.
You can
I like this.
you can take a look at this and see it's an actual unknown folder, right? Boom. So this has a whole 550 items in it. So, and this is like organized by band.
Okay, so I'll tell you when to stop scrolling.
Okay.
Just scroll down normally.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Are you on a folder?
We have 10 folders. 1, 2, 3. So pick a number between 1 and 5. Quit looking. 1 and 5. Ah, okay. Dos
And
Ringos.
then hold on.
A little bit of something. This is Dos Ringos right here. I have no idea. You ready for this?
I have no idea. So
Way to go,
how can I
Siobhan.
be ready?
We might
But it was
totally
fun.
we might totally lose viewers over this.
We might gain viewers over this.
I might fire you.
We might
over
make this a thing.
I might. All right, guys, let's get this. A little bit of something right here. Dos Rios. Antman Verses. Good pick.
This morning past the break of dawn, rolled out of bed at 3
Was definitely different.
I'll give you that.
Wasn't too bad though.
No, not bad for your first pick, and for not knowing what was in the folder.
For being a totally random pick and not having any idea what was gonna come. I mean, not even having a genre to go with, like.
Makes you wonder what else I got, right?
Right? Oh God, I know what's coming. You're gonna make me go through it.
No, no,
Thank God.
no. That's the new radio guy.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
First new job, because I want to see what he can do.
There you go.
No, look, seriously. So when I started, shout out to the Twizzlers, by the way, because those are freaking awesome. So,
Oh, mine's totally still sitting there.
yeah,
Nope.
that's all good.
Totally not a fat kid. They're fat free.
Right, exactly. So, when I started in radio, the first thing, like when I first started, I didn't even have headphones the first day. Like, I had no idea what, it was kind of like a carpenter going to work without a hammer. Kind of like does not fucking work.
Right.
Right. So, I'll never forget it, man. Elliot from the Torgan Elliott show at QFM. And at QFM 96. Elliot, first of all, gave me my first $100 that I ever on the job, like ever broadcasting money I ever made, my first $100. And it bought me $50 worth of gas to make it to the radio show for the rest of the week. And it gave me groceries to get through college.
Nice.
I still owe him that $100
Well,
to
he
this day.
Probably didn't give you it
Oh, no.
with intent of you paying back.
Well, no, he ragged me pretty hard about it,
Well, of
and
course
I
he
feel
did.
bad.
You were an intern.
I feel pretty bad about it now, but looking back, like I'm telling you, like as soon as I get the first $100, it's going like boom right back to him in a card, and we'll see what happens, and that's my way of making good with him. But when I first started, I didn't have headphones, and I had to edit everybody else's audio. So one thing that you learn, I really try to stay away from pre-recorded anything, unless I'm recording somebody professionally, which I do on the side very, very rarely.
Right.
It's got to be something that I'm like, cool, like and easy. Like I don't have time for diva stuff, So I don't know. I feel like I put a quality recording together, but I had to edit commercials for the first time. So at least, when you started, you walked in with a microphone and headphones.
It's true.
So,
Could be worse.
always. So the new guy gets to go through all the audio. So
Better him than me.
I still have the 1,400, almost 1,500 hours of audio from the Antman Chronicles I gotta go through.
Oh.
And we gotta put that out. We're supposed to be putting that, the bosses at Music Familia Productions got a whiff of some of the old school stuff that I have from like Ant-Man the Beginning, I guess is what they're gonna call it.
Nice.
I guess.
Something like that.
So basically they're going to take the audio. They're not cutting, editing. They're not changing anything. They're just going to release it as is. It's going to be like it's going to be like Ant-Man, the beginning like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, all the way through the 1,400 hours of audio.
Wow.
So, and I sat down with the producers and some of the management from Music Familia, and I was talking to them. I was like, you realize that some of those shows run 2 to 4 hours long. Like, okay, good luck with that. Here you go.
I mean, there's 24 hours in the day. Why not?
I guess, right? But I don't want to burn the new guy out. I don't want him to get all
Yeah,
pissed
he'll be
off,
fine.
So I'll end up having
Suck it up, Buttercup.
maybe. says Assalicious, right? Graduated to Siobhan. Like, I got me some power, bitch. Do my bidding. So, what do you got?
Well, of course, it's that time for horoscopes.
Yeah.
So, those of you who have a birthday today, first and foremost, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And here is your horoscope. Push yourself hard over the next 12 months and don't let your inner critic tell you you are aiming too high or expecting too much of yourself. There really are no limits to what you can accomplish, so shoot for the stars, and soon you'll be one. Damn, I almost wish my birthday was today.
My birthday's every day. Yeah.
Well, then, since your birthday's every day,
I'm going to
here's your actual birthday.
Oh, shit.
Well, horoscope. So, as a Virgo, you must take extra care today and tomorrow not to let minor disputes escalate into major disagreements. That applies to all areas of your life, but particularly to close friendships. Even the best of pals have differences of opinions. It's no big deal.
Fuck that. They don't care.
Douche.
And of course, I being a Gemini, and so for all my fellow Geminis as well, things could get a bit stressful over the next 24 hours, and you won't make matters any easier by demanding that everything runs like clockwork, because almost certainly it won't. You don't have to plan ahead, but you do have to be flexible.
I've seen you bend over to get XLRs. You're pretty flexible. Sorry.
Doesn't that count as like sexual harassment in the workplace?
Maybe. That's cool. We'll have to consult HR.
I don't even know who HR is.
That's even better. Yes. She's drinking the cocoa. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was snorting it.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's just insane.
No, what's crazier, though, is that Nevada's governor called for a state of emergency over a pot shortage.
I kind of caught it what was it, yesterday when it broke, when the news broke? It was yesterday?
Tuesday, actually. It was one of the things we didn't get to mention.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know they've been talking about it every day.
I was
since
so
Tuesday.
excited to talk about it. So I still have my article up from Tuesday. So basically, Governor Brian Sandoval is calling for a state of emergency because the state's marijuana dispensaries are running out of pot a week after legalizing in Nevada. Just a week.
Wow.
Yeah. So the Nevada Tax Commission on Thursday will hash out today, so they did, whether to go ahead with the emergency provisions, which will allow the agency to deal more distribution licenses. Based on reports of adult use marijuana sales already far exceeding the industry's expectations at the state's 47 licensed retail marijuana stores and inventory, the department must address the lack of distributors immediately, the agency said in a statement per a local Fox affiliate. Someone will need to resupply within days or stop selling entirely. And that, of course, could cause the state's token economy to go up in smoke, the commissioner said.
What a joke.
Right. So
you legalize marijuana, and then shortly after that, you have to file for state. Do you think that shit was planned?
I have no idea.
I mean, because, is there a loophole? My question would be, is there like a loophole to where, like, they were like, we're going to go ahead, we're going to legalize this weed. And then we know that once we legalize it, the growers won't be able to keep up. And then we'll already have it legalized, so we'll be able to file for state of emergency, and we'll be able to get funds that we would have normally not been able to get.
It's always possible they thought that far into it.
I mean, dude, you have to think about that kind of thing when you're talking about legalization.
Right. Well, they did further say, though, that unless the issue with distributing licenses is resolved quickly, the inability to deliver product to retail stores will result in many of these people losing their jobs and will bring what happened to your internet? There it is. Okay. Your internet went out.
Sorry.
I lost my story for a second.
I paid the bill.
It's the storm. It's okay. So they said that... Why is my mic shaking? Is that you?
My bad.
Having a moment there?
I was. My Tourette, so I got
it's all
excited.
good. I just saw it shaking. I was like, what's going on? Is there an earthquake too?
Right.
So unless it's solved, it's going to bring the nascent market to a grinding halt, a halt that in this market will lead to a hole in the state school budget, according to the agency. The new regulations would bring to head a legal fight between Nevada and its liquor industry, which has sued for rights to sling grass. The Tax Authority claims most of the liquor wholesalers who have applied to distribute the drug have yet to meet the requirements necessary to be licensed. And voters approved recreational marijuana in November, and sales started on July 1st, raking in around $3 million during the first weekend, according to the Nevada Dispensary Association.
Holy shit.
The dispensaries had stocked up in advance of 4th of July opening weekend, but it still wasn't enough. They still ran out.
That's what I mean. Like, come on. Come the fuck on.
I don't know.
Hold on,
I mean,
stoners.
I guess because it's, I don't know. Maybe.
It just doesn't sound kosher. It just doesn't. I mean, how I don't know. Dude.
I don't know.
How many stoners are there that can how
Speaking of not kosher though, get this. The Queen of England, she doesn't have to have a passport or a license.
Ooh, Willie likes that.
Tell me more.
Yes. So the Queen of England doesn't have to have a passport, apparently.
Well.
She's been to 116 countries around the world, but one thing she's never had to pack is her passport. While everyone else has to stand in line at customs, Her Majesty can just breeze through as she doesn't have to even own one. Not only that, she has never had to take...
God save the Queen! She's coming! Get out of the way! Red carpet.
Yeah, not only that, she's never had to take any travel documents or prove her identity to immigration officials. And this is because exceptions are always made for the reigning British monarch when she travels, as passports are actually issued in her name. On the royal family website, it explains when traveling overseas, the Queen does not require a British passport.
You know, like, the funny thing, like, that she doesn't require the passport, and I know that you have more to that, but before you get there, I was just going to say, I think that it's funny. She probably walks in and is like, here's $1, or whatever their equivalency of money is. I'm on that. This is for you. I'm on this. She autographs it, puts it in his pocket, walks by.
I don't know. She doesn't seem like she's that type.
No,
Now, Donald Trump would.
I mean, and a grab of the hoo-ha.
Yes, of course. So anyways, Her Britannic Majesty's Secretary of State requests and requires in the name of the Majesty, all those who it may concern to be allowed the bearer to pass freely without let or hindrance, and to afford the bearer such assistance and protection as may be necessary. So for those who don't understand British talk, and I know that's not PC, but I'm sorry.
God save the Queen!
Basically what that means is that because she's Her Majesty, her and those who take care of her are, good to go, more or less.
Good Lord.
Exactly. So, as a British passport is issued in the name of Her Majesty, it is unnecessary for the Queen to possess one. However, the other members of her family, including Prince Philip and Prince Charles, aren't so lucky, as they are required to have a passport.
You're good. You're good. You sucked.
But the passport isn't the only official document that she's never been required to have. She is 91 years old now and has never had a driver's license because they too are issued in her name. So,
if there's an apocalypse and everybody dies,
now,
the Queen is fucked.
That's the thing, though. It doesn't keep her off the roads, and she's still pictured driving now, still to this day at 91 years old, and she learned how to drive when she was 19.
I dare a motherfucker looking for a quarter to fucking bust the Queen.
Right?
That would be hilarious.
So, yeah. So, because she, by becoming the Queen, becomes Her Majesty, she thus does not have to have a license or a passport because when she was born, her name was not Her Majesty, so... being that her passport and driver's license have her birth name on them and not Her Majesty, basically, is what that comes down to.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I don't even know what to think about that.
Yeah, I kind of didn't really... yeah.
It kind of, like...
It kind of threw me. I'm like, wow. So wait, Do our presidents have to have a license? I'm pretty sure
Most
they do.
likely. I mean, they have
So
to
is
have
that just
ID
an
to get
England
elected.
thing?
They have to
Like-
have IDs to get elected, right?
Right, but when they become the president, is it the same idea? Like they don't have to have a license anymore?
I don't know. I don't know.
Or is it just an England thing?
You know, I saw there was when President Obama was in office, and I'm always going to refer to him as President Obama. I don't care, not former president, nothing. President Obama. Like every time it's just he got caught out in a minivan, like going to the store.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, he grabbed his girls and went out on ice cream. It was like, no, he ditched the service and everything, and went out in like a crazy family dad minivan.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing about that.
Speaking of crazy dads and minivans, I want to give a shout out to Ricky Nightwolf Concert Promotions, Ricky Wolf, and he was a little late the other night making it into the show because he had some daddy stuff to go do, but it is what it is.
It happens.
But he dropped off these awesome 2 tickets to Saving Abel and Autograph, and we're doing a giveaway.
We are.
And the concert is August 4th.
Yes,
and
it is.
These tickets are $20 for pre-sale and $25 at the door, and we have 2 for free.
We do.
Siobhan, you want to tell them a little bit?
Nothing's really free,
Oh,
so you
well.
got to do something for it.
This is true.
But it's not hard. All you have to do is come on over to the YouTube channel and hit that pretty little subscribe button. And once you've done that, then answer
so
as a
sexy.
comment to our comment. Comment on our comment.
You just wanted to do that.
I really did. I kind of set it up for myself. I'm not going to lie. So
She's got the hang of this radio
I'm getting
thing
there.
now.
I'm getting
and now
there.
she's like, oh, let me throw this in there. Wait until we put a red phone in, and then the boss can call and chew us out. We're going to end up having to have one of those, I'm sure.
No.
Stupid.
Anyways, so go and comment on our comment. The answer to one of 2 questions. The first question being, if you have been to a Saving Abel show in the past, we want to know what your best memory from the show is and which show it happened at. If you haven't, then we want to know what song made you a fan of them and why. The cutoff for the drawing will be July 25th, and then the actual drawing will be July 27th because we want to make sure you have time to get off work. We realize not everybody's schedules for work run Monday to Sunday or Sunday to Monday. So we want to make sure you have that time to get off. And if you can't get off, then we want to make sure that you have time to find someone that you like enough to give the tickets to.
Right. I mean, because if you can't make the show, we don't want the tickets to go to waste.
Exactly.
So hopefully somebody knows something about Saving Abel.
I would hope so. They've been around long enough.
I know that Saving Abel and Autograph are watching the posts, and they've been tagged in it on social media.
They have.
But this is going to be the only thing that's going to be, the only catch is we're using social media to promote it.
If you answer on Facebook, we're not even going to pay attention.
Yeah.
We're not going to read it, anything.
I'll tell you what somebody did do, though. Somebody posted and commented on Facebook because the video wasn't done yet by the time everything. So they had actually commented while the video was live. And because we had this show to go to, we didn't get to the video until after the show.
Gotcha.
So what I did was right there live, instead of being favoritism and private messaging this person, I just commented politely, copy and paste this with these instructions, and I broke it down. You can copy and paste this, because it was a legit answer. They really took time to fill it out. And I just told them, just copy and paste it, and then put it back on YouTube. And as long as you subscribe, we're going to actually look. So
yeah,
basically,
if you aren't subscribed, if you don't have a legit, if you just pick a random song and it's not a Saving Abel song, please don't do that.
Oh, we're going to do our research. We're not stupid.
We'll call you out on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's even worse. Really, what is worse? Trying to lie to get some tickets because you're a douche, or getting called out on air?
I think that makes you a skadoosh, actually.
Right, yeah. You're
Yeah.
You're a sea cake.
That's a new one.
I can't even use the full 4-letter C word.
Sea biscuit?
Yeah. You're a Sabisky. Sabisco.
Anyways.
That's awesome. For only $14.95, you can have your own Sabisco. Be awesome. Oh, man. So, what's going on in the YouTube, Siobhan? Anything?
Nothing. They're pretty quiet tonight.
We got like a half an hour left, and everybody's being...
Oh, they're like asleep or something. Maybe we should melt their faces off.
No, you know... Yeah, what do you want to hear?
How about...
I'm going to go in the metal folder.
No, I was going to say play some Boba Flex.
Oh, yeah.
Let's give that shout out to Marty and Sean again.
Marty and Sean, I love you guys. And
we love you. We want new music.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's it.
We'll stop playing it if we get new music.
I mean, I will. I'll play the whole album back to back to back to back to back to back to back, whatever they want to do, just to get...
Play it once an hour, every hour.
It's only
on your birthday.
This song, right? Boom! I think I'm gonna do it. Oh shit! They're gonna be so pissed. Oh, you know.
Go back and forth between that and Warriors.
Oh boy.
Warriors 1 hour. Turn the heat up next hour.
Oh well, it's only a minute 58, so let's get it. We'll get back. What do we got when we come back?
When we come back, we've got Lady Gaga being too busy for her fans. And 5-year-olds that are sexting.
5-year-olds that are sexting.
Yes.
Sounds like the Hilltop.
Do they even know how to sext?
I don't know, but I'm sure they know how to turn the heat up.
Suffocating babies. There we go. You mama. It was sure to stop the streets like an Atlanta. Advice from the white hater. You want to see the country? Kill all the teenagers. Turn the heat up. Turn the fucking heat up. Turn the heat up. Turn the fucking heat up. Turn the heat up. Turn the fucking heat up. Turn the heat up. Turn the fucking heat up. I strike like Richard Pryor's afro on fire. I get Molly Hop. My pentagram is live wired. I'm a liar. I'm a cheat. I'm a filthy-handed thief. Fuck your life! Fuck your beliefs! I'm a dragon! Breathe fire thing! It's like the kraken! Your skin's not the blackened! So raise your fist if you'll piss the rabbit's song! Look to the sky and you'll see God is gone! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up! Turn the heat up! Turn the fucking heat up!
Give us new music. We'll stop playing.
Damn it. Do it. Raw. Awesome. So what's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much. Lady Gaga.
Yeah. So what's up with this crazy meat suit wearing hoe?
So apparently Lady Gaga was too busy for Vegas Dive Bar concert that she was supposed to have.
What?
Yeah. So she's postponing the first stop of her 2017 Dive Bar tour, originally scheduled for Thursday in Las Vegas today. The statement released Tuesday said that she is deep in rehearsals for her world tour and is working to reschedule a date as soon as possible. Her world tour, which hits stadiums and arenas around the world, is scheduled to start August 1st in Vancouver, British Columbia. She did a similar bar tour last fall to coincide with the release of her album, Joanne, but Las Vegas fans will have another opportunity to catch a performance because her world tour is scheduled to stop at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas on August 11th.
Wow. With a meat suit or not? That's all I want to know.
It doesn't say.
Damn it.
I think that was a one-time thing, really. But, I mean, I guess it's not so bad, right? Because at least her reasoning is good because she's in rehearsal for her tour. So that means the tour is going to be better?
You hope?
God, I would hope.
The tickets for her shows are stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But I will say, in her defense, she does put on an amazing show.
No, she does. She does.
And I actually, I am a multi-music fan, so I do like Lady Gaga's music. I think she's a little crazy at times.
I saw her in Cleveland.
But
it was fun.
Yeah, I've never actually got to see her, but an ex-girlfriend of mine did get to see her.
What? A what?
Yes.
A what? Wait.
Yes.
I'm gonna zoom in on you. A what?
An ex-girlfriend of mine. Yes.
Okay.
She was crazy, so I let her go. Yeah.
I let that
crazy.
shit go.
Crazy.
Bad shit crazy.
But yeah, she did get to see her. She was like obsessed with Lady Gaga, and she actually worked a show that she was at so that she could be able to see the show for free. And she was ranting and raving about it for like 3 months after that. I couldn't
The
get her
Little
to shut up.
Monsters is if I'm not mistaken, the Little Monsters or her Little Monsters or something like her. That's what she calls her fans.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And there's millions of them.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
But on to things that are more disturbing than even Lady Gaga. So a 5-year-old boy is being investigated for sexting another child. Yeah. So the 5-year-old boy is...
Was it all emojis? I mean, that's a lot
Right.
of help from autocorrect to get all those words in there.
I hear you. But, yeah, so this 5-year-old boy is among thousands of children investigated for sexting, shocking new figures are revealing. The child from Durham County, England, is believed to be the youngest person in Britain to be probed by police for sending nude pictures to another child on an iPad. He is one of more than...
I haven't hit puberty yet.
He's one of more than 4,000 kids investigated in the last 3 years for texting explicit pictures or messages, the BBC reports. Nearly 400 of those children were under the age of 12. Figures obtained by the BBC shows the boy was investigated by Durham Constabulary last year. In another case, a 10-year-old boy was given a caution by the police for sexting. Possession, distribution, and even taking explicit images of someone who is under 18 is illegal, including yourself.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Detective Chief Inspector Steve Thorburn of Durham Constabulary said that the force deals with child sexting issues on a case-by-case basis. He told the BBC, "We deal with incidents proportionately and obviously do not criminalize children. We have worked with other agencies to provide advice and guidance to both school teachers and young children. We would urge any child or any children who are worried to speak with a trusted adult or call 101, their version of 911.
I was going to say 101.
Yeah.
What's the phone number? I don't know. What country are we in?
And
Hey, Siri.
Right. In March, Education Secretary Justine Greening announced sex education is to be made mandatory in schools in England. She said,
let's help it. Let's show them how to do it. They're already texting.
Well, she said the statutory guidance for sex and relationship education was introduced in 2000 and is becoming increasingly outdated. It fails to address risks to children that have grown in prevalence over the last 17 years. And this includes cyberbullying, sexting, and staying safe online. The changes to the curriculum are expected to be introduced in schools by September of 2019.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to really say to that. I normally have an answer for everything.
That one was pretty shocking to me as a new mother.
What about I was gonna say, parents are at home and they get a newsletter.
Like, this is why your 5-year-old shouldn't have an iPad. And this is why if you have an iPad and you have a 5-year-old, that shit should be fingerprint ident.
Well, you know what's funny? I was up at Easton Town Center the other day, and I was checking to what I call prostitutes. And I call them prostitutes because that's exactly what they are. They're girls. They're like 7, 8 years old. They're like
no more than like 12, and they're in short shorts and tube tops.
They're honed in their mother's image.
Oh yeah.
And you can tell them by a million miles away. Excuse me, that was a burp sponsored by Mountain Dew. I apologize. So that was very unprofessional-like, and I do apologize sincerely for that. But I couldn't get away from the microphone in time. But, you know, one thing that it's just the whole, let's build them like me. Like, build it like me. And so, you know, it's something that we definitely, you know, you look and you think about it all the time, and you're like, wow.
Right.
It's like a honed image. So, basically, we're going to go to commercial right now, and we're going to check out, I'm going to go on a rock folder. I'm going to give you something called Start Your Engines, and we're going to go, I got something called Rubber Clown Car. We're going to get that going.
That's great.
Yeah, you're going to love it. Let's get it. Some new stuff right there. Check that out right there. Start Your Engines. The Red Tones. What's going on, Siobhan?
Not too much.
Got about like 12 minutes or so. Man, 2 hours.
Goes by pretty quick, actually.
You know, I think that's like really honestly the
Excuse the
That's
background
our-
noise
that's
of
our-
the studio pit.
That's our studio dog in the background getting some water because he's dying, obviously. We need to get like a dog cam and like just strap it to him and let him walk around the whole show.
Like a GoPro for the
Mhm.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yep.
The dog view.
The dog view. And we take him to shows and stuff like that.
I don't know if he'd do well at shows.
I don't know.
He's kind of spastic.
Kinda. I don't know. He eats CBD treats. It's like
You'd have to like really drug him up with CBD though to take him to a show because he really is kind of spastic.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. It could be fun though. We have to really dose him up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I know. Yeah, we're talking about you. Where's the go pity? Yeah. So you guys are checking it out right now. Our little studio bull is in the camera view, and make sure you go rescue a dog today. I think that's something that I think every dog owner should do.
Rescues are always better.
Yes. You get a lot more out of it. So what are we gonna talk about, Siobhan?
I just have a few other things that I just wanted to mention because, you know, why not?
Okay.
So, you know, typically when you have luggage, it's like a suitcase or a carry-on or, you know, things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if it was just a can of beer?
Can you do that?
Apparently you can, because there is a man who checked a single can of beer as his luggage for a flight.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
without a bag or anything, just a
Just
can.
the can with the label on the can. And then when he got where he was going, he took a picture of it on the baggage return belt and said it made it. And it looks like it's probably on Facebook.
I bet you that. I bet you the fee to check that is pretty cheap.
I would imagine, yes.
Right.
But he's out of Australia, and yeah, he likes his beer, so.
Leave it to the down under to figure out how to get it all the way over.
and he had totally planned on filing a lost luggage report if it didn't make it. He actually said that. Yeah. His comment was, sure enough, there she was, alone on the carousel, proudly making her way around, he said of his beloved brew, adding that he planned to file a lost luggage report if it had not turned up.
Dented or damaged. Like,
Yeah, you can't really tell from the picture. I mean, it's like a cell phone Facebook picture, but I
should've
mean,
been an iPhone.
it seems to be in good shape. You know, seems to be nothing wrong with it.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So apparently you can do that.
Hey, you know, August 26th, I think it's the 26th, McGregor Mayweather.
Oh yeah, that is coming up.
Yep.
That is coming up.
I think it's the weekend of my birthday, like that whole 2 days after my birthday. So yeah, it'd be that weekend.
At least we know that'll be better than MTA's new plan to combat subway delay.
Combat subway delay.
So apparently they thought that if they installed floor mats with 3 arrows on them, pointing toward the doors of the 2C trains, that it would get riders to move faster as they entered the car.
Wow.
Yeah. Riders, of course, are not impressed.
Of course not, because it's
Yeah.
like, all right, well, we're going to herd the cattle. How do we herd
Right.
the cattle? Like, follow the yellow brick road.
Yeah, they're like, it's going to do little to help. But, of course, MTA spokesman Kevin Ortiz says the arrows encourage customers to move into the train and away from the doors in order to improve dwell times at stations.
I ask what the alternative motive is, because how much does it cost to pay somebody to paint all those freaking yellow lines on those trains? And, you know, some homeless person is going to sit there at a midnight run and peel the paint off.
Well, I have the answer for you. The mats are a part of a pilot program and part of the MTA's 20 million 6-point plan to reduce ever worsening delays on the subways.
Who's going to... Wow.
Yeah.
Stupid. Good Lord.
Exactly.
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Fuck that. They don't care.
They don't care
No.
at all.
No.
Not one bit butthurt that they're going to cost the taxpayers for some yellow freaking...
Yeah.
Wow. They better, like, be, like,
And that's
flashy.
Only, that's
They better
only
be...
one part of their 6-point plan.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
The other 5 must be the reach round. It's like, it's in a form of a hand. We just need you to bend over for this. This
Right.
is going to feel for a second. For a second. So, I want to give a shout out, man, for a second, to Music Familia Productions. I want to give a shout out to Photo Nation AP, Ryan Woods, Raw Designs. Give them a call, 614-425-7901. Photo Nation AP is coming, ladies and gentlemen, and they're going to have their own website. They're going to have a bunch of fun stuff. It's going to be pretty awesome. And go ahead and check out my man Joe, Columbus Botanical Depot, over there, 614-407-4420, cbdhemphealth.com. And we got Douchebag Criminals coming up in about 6 minutes or so. And I'm gonna play this song for you guys, and it's called Rubber Clown Car. And it's pretty good. I hope you guys like it. It's definitely something different. We'll see what you guys think about it here. We'll be back after this. It's only like 2 minutes long, so we'll close with Douchebag Criminals.
Perfect.
Kiss her hand, hope she'll understand. You go the back way where your mind can't be. It's really dark, you can hardly see the girl with something extra. Are you surprised? Take her out just to twist and shout. She wants to leave something self-esteem. You bring her back, hope you don't get caught. And witness Fargo, but what's this time? The girl with something extra. Are you surprised? Mrs. Brown, you've got to love me. You've got a home and you're all alone. Hope you're not wrong and you come on strong. Everything's cool like a fifth of land. She's looking at you, wants to be your man. A little more than you bargained for. Girl with something extra. Are you surprised?
Good stuff. Right?
Fun.
Different, right? Like,
It's a night of different.
oh, man, I think it's epically important. Speaking of, how's your volume, Siobhan? I want to make sure you're good.
Could be up a little bit.
A little bit more.
That's getting there.
Getting there. Really?
Hey, there we go.
All right. So, yeah.
There we go.
We good?
Yeah.
We're good. Hey, look everybody. Siobhan can hear herself. So, I want to give a shout out, like I said, Phononation AP, Raw Designs, designsbyraw.com. My man Ryan Woods. I want to give a shout out to Columbus Botanical Depot, 614-407-4420, cbdhemphealth.com. Who else am I forgetting? Phononation.
Rocky X TV.
I haven't seen him. Like,
I know he's not here tonight.
I wonder if he's got power where he's at
he
because
may
of the storm.
not, yeah.
Or they're all swimming.
Or,
that might be
well,
where our viewers are.
Actually, with Rocky, I would assume him and Mrs. Rocky took the Jeeps out because we both know that they have the matching Jeeps.
Oh, yeah.
His and hers.
Mhm.
And actually, their lovely little girl, I think she's old enough to drive
She
now.
is. She
so
is
it might
indeed.
be a family affair tonight going out mudding.
Maybe. Or rescuing those who tried to go mudding.
tried to go mudding.
Yeah, or the ones
exactly.
be like, my car's low enough, I can make it. And it's a
Right.
swimming pool. Like,
$20, I'll pull you out.
Right, yeah, right. I'll catch you as you float by.
And Josh says, I'm here.
Hi,
We
Josh.
see you, Josh.
Shout out to Josh, man. And the Admiralty. I love those guys,
Love
man.
them.
And they got a bunch of new music coming out.
They do.
And I had a little snippet of it, but you know, I'm gonna hold out for the guys. I'm gonna wait until they have some actual, good stuff. They brought in the
Full
snippet
song.
they brought in the snippet with them,
Right.
but that doesn't necessarily.
If you didn't watch that show, you don't get to hear it.
Exactly.
That's fair.
You can go back and check it out.
Right.
And
But you have to watch the one that they were in.
Right.
And we won't tell you where it was, so you actually have to watch it.
Yeah, right. So, a lot of things are changing here. And
Josh says it's storming like crazy where he is, too.
I bet you. Yeah. Man, I hope everybody is safe.
Yes.
I really do. And, it's 10 o'clock already. Wow. Go ahead.
All right.
Do it.
So
Do it,
we've got a
Siobhan, do
couple
it.
of douchebag criminals today. The first is actually a couple of people. So there's a soccer team that was shaken to its core because of a group shower sex controversy. Yeah.
A group
You heard that right.
shower.
So a group of Brazilian soccer players committed the ultimate handball, and they filmed the whole thing for good measure. 4 players in question from the 3rd Division Brazilian soccer team had their contracts terminated after one of them filmed another player playing with the 2 of his teammates in the showers in a not suitable for work way.
Wow.
Yes, so they were choking the chicken on the clock, basically.
Cockle-doodle-doo.
Yeah. So, basically the stance of the team was, I have no problem what you do off the clock. Just don't do it on the clock. Which
Bring it.
I totally get. I mean, like the president said, what I have to answer as president is during a trip, office hours, that's my responsibility. The club is not a keeper of morals or good manners. The only thing we have to answer is to the making of the video inside the club dressing room.
I didn't inhale.
That is basically why they got fired. I mean, come on, guys. You should have done it after hours, and you should have done it not in the locker room. Let's just be honest here.
Right.
But, each their own.
I guess, right? Well, not in
Or
that
a
locker
few.
room. Right. I'd be wondering what water bottle I could and couldn't grab. Like, what towel can I not grab?
Right.
Like, what locker can I, not lean up against? Like, is there sanitizer? Sanitizer. Anybody. Sanitizer.
Well, our next douchebag criminal is also a multi. The teens that were charged in the horrific Facebook Live sexual assault.
Yeah.
So 3 teenagers are facing kidnapping and sexual assault charges in Mississippi for a gut-wrenchingly horrific attack that went viral on Facebook Live. Hudson, 19, surrendered to police late Wednesday on charges of felony kidnapping and sexual assault. 2 other suspects, Johnson and Booker, both 17, were arrested hours later on charges of felony kidnapping and felony kidnapping. So basically both of them felony kidnapping and then also sexual assault. Johnson, who allegedly recorded the sexual and physical assault of a 23-year-old woman at Hudson home before posting it online, will be charged as an adult. Gulfport Police Chief told reporters during a press conference Wednesday the video described by a woman who posted a copy of it as gut-wrenchingly horrific has since been removed from Facebook, but at least one version of it had been shared more than 1,500 times and garnered more than 84,000 views as of Thursday.
84,000 views. Jesus. You know, like, I don't know if there's something wrong with that or if that's just, like, plain, like, sick.
Yeah, so...
It kind of reminds me of what is that? The Purge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah. So, of course, the original video was deleted, but it wasn't before another Facebook user identified as Tiffany Haley reposted it to her page.
Of course.
Of course. The 15-minute explicit laden video starts inside a bathroom with a man standing over a woman as he holds his penis and demands that she performs oral sex. He said, "Suck that dick," to her. Yeah.
What a real winner.
And it goes from there.
Yeah, of course it does.
Further in the video, at one point during the video, a female voice can be heard saying the victim would not be going home until she performed oral sex. Quoting from the video, "She ain't going home," the voice says. "She's stuck. She's gonna suck some dick until her throat swell up."
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. I'd love to meet these dudes out on the street.
Again, 17 and 19 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, congratulations to you 3 for being the douchebag criminals of the night.
Real pieces of shit. That's kind of where, like, ugh.
Fuck that. They don't care.
Douche.
Right.
Yeah. So, with that said, folks, we are going to get out the door. I hope you guys are staying safe, man. I hope you guys are staying safe tonight. I hope you guys are driving safely, man. Leave plenty of room in front of you and the person behind you and in front of you.
And if you don't have to go out, then don't go out. Stay home, kiss your babies, hug your fur babies, and enjoy a nice movie.
Yep. We're getting ready to get out of here. I hope you guys have some awesome shows to go to this weekend. I know we do. We're going to try to get out and see a few. And you guys have an awesome weekend. Like I said, antmanvs.com. We'll be back next Tuesday with a brand new live show. And who knows who might be in the studio. I want to give a shout-out to Photo Nation AP. I want to give a shout-out to Columbus Botanical Depot and Raw Designs, man. And we are also currently looking for new sponsors, Siobhan. So if you know any local businesses that need actual, efficient, professional radio advertising, they can hit us up.
Absolutely.
All right, girl. We have a good weekend, and I'll see you next Tuesday, all right?
All right.
All right.
Hey, this is Josh.
This is Mike.
This is Jordan.
This is Derek. We're the Admiralty, and you're listening to Antman Verses.